Coach kind of asked the players about this too, but you had a couple more guys to that room after being pretty thin in the spring. Just what have kind of Colton and Luca really brought to the room to kind of add some depth and add some some talent in that way.
Yeah, they've had, depth. That's a big thing, and we needed numbers. And Coach Dicker is committed to special teams, so we made the moves to get that room where it needed to be. We had a couple of departures when we first got here that kind of made that room a little bit thin. So it was good to get those guys back, get those new guys in here, kind of bolster that depth a little bit. Spring, as you guys saw, it was tough, man. We only had a couple guys. We only had 2 guys. I think Nick was out for half of it, and those other guys were trying to shoulder load. So bringing some depth, trying to create some fresh legs, create a little competition too. That's it's no different than any other room. You start creating a little competition. Your play raises, the production raises. So it's been that part has been awesome. Love that we've gotten those guys in and really provided some competition and depth.
Is the plan right now for Simon to long and short snap, or is Luca going to handle one of those?
Yeah, I think the plan right now is to evaluate both. Obviously Simon will be the first on the long snapping position, right? But we're still kind of evaluating that short snapping position to see what kind of happens.
And kind of in the same with kickoff specialist, is that going to be Colton, Dean? You're still trying to figure that out?
Still trying to figure that out. I think both are competing very well. Colton comes in with a big leg and has done a nice job. He's played at a couple places. He's been, I think he was at Cal Poly, and then he was at Allen Hancock and did a nice job at both places in really all 3 realms. So, he's been nice to see. And then Dean's play is raised from spring. Dean's done a great job in the off season. Weight room, strength. Ability to push the ball downfield, he's doing a nice job. So good evaluation for us right now, still ongoing.
We've seen a few guys kind of rotate at those gunner spots. Do you have a set couple right now?
Not really. We're kind of getting towards the end of this week to kind of make those final decisions, but we do have, I think we've got 3 to 4 guys that are going to be able to do it. And at those gunner positions, guys, those guys get tired. So we got to have a little bit of depth there, and I think we've done a nice job evaluating those guys throughout the course of fall camp. We'll make some good decisions to kind of see who's going to be the starting guys and who will be in the reserve and kind of come in when needed role.
Who are those 3 to 4?
So Shaw Smith-Wade is doing a good job. Zion Nunley is doing a great job. Our freshman Layton's doing a great job. Guys, so those guys are kind of in that heavy rotation, kind of still looking at a 4th guy right now.
As far as return men, obviously some dynamic guys back there. Did anybody have the inside track on both, punts and kicks, and kind of who's in the mix?
That's still an evaluation too, right? And we've still been you guys saw us today, we're putting balls in the air every single day to evaluate how these guys are fielding it. More so today, as you guys saw how they were making decisions, right? That backed up punt stuff, and when guys are around them and in their face. I think Coach Cooper's doing a great job with those returners as far as getting them exposed to all the things they need to see to prep them. And then once again, we'll be making those final decisions as we go. But I like Lincoln Victor right now. I like Renard. He's doing a great job. I think we've got some solid guys back there that can do some things. Obviously, we got to replace it with the departure of our returner from last year.
How much does that kind of ease the pressure? Coming in first-year staff, you have a guy who was a freshman All-American punter and an All-Pac-12 kicker coming in.
It's great to work with Nick. Nick is very committed to his craft. He loves to get out and actually work at it and know the whys and the technique and the steps and the patterns and the timing and the rhythm. I could go on and on. He was up in my office last night. We were talking about how to tweak certain things to make us better. So he's been a joy to work with, and Colton's done a really nice job coming in as a combo guy, being that same type of punter. So it's been good. But yes, it's nice to have a kid that's actually played coming back where we got some experience, and you don't have to worry about that first game breaking in a new specialist. That's always a plus.
How pleased have you been with Dean's just accuracy and range throughout camp? Seems like he only missed a couple of field goals the whole time.
Yeah, he's done a good job, man. He's done a good job, and we've given him a ton of reps. We've put him in a lot of situations, short, long, and he's done a really, really, really good job with it. So very pleased with what he's doing right now.